Mornings at my place feel like the first scene of a film. The lights come on, the house stirs, and the plot unfolds in real time. It begins with a few alarms, a last minute shoe hunt, and the tactical negotiation skills of a world diplomat just to get my kid out of the door. Before anything else, I'm the director of serial selection, lunchbox logistics, and the morning carpool orchestra. It's noisy, it's unpredictable, and honestly, I wouldn't trade it for everything. Because if you can survive the morning school rush, claims management doesn't stand a chance. I'm not on a mission to save the world before breakfast, but I can at least start with my own balcony. There's a solar panel on the roof, a rainwater system out back. Nothing dramatic, just small things that make sense. I switch off what's not needed, water the plants before the sun really kicks in, and try not to waste what doesn't need wasting. For me, sustainability isn't some grand lifestyle, it's just part of the day, quite consistent, almost automatic now. The drive to work is where I mentally shift gears, from dad mode to workday mode. Mostly podcast, sometimes a playlist, and sometimes just the hum of the road. When your mornings start in high gear, that stillness is not just a pause, it's the reset. At Sagility, I lead operations for commercial healthcare claims, which means I help make sure every claim moves the way it should, fast and accurate. That covers a lot: strategy, conversations, budget tracking, removing bottlenecks, staying compliant, all the behind the scenes work that keeps our teams moving and the people we support feeling confident in what we do. And then, somewhere in the middle of all that, it's game on. Fun fact: I used to play basketball at the Delhi state level. These days, the court's smaller and the crowd's mostly co-workers, but the game, still just as intense. We call it a break, but it's usually where things gets interesting. No one's keeping score, but everyone plays like they are. I'm not big on titles, I just try to stay available and help where I can. Sometimes that means checking in. Sometimes it's stepping back. It's not about having all the answers, it's mostly about showing up when it matters. People join for different reasons, but they stay because of how they are treated. That's the part that makes a difference. We have seen attrition drop by nearly 10%. That shift doesn't come from big speeches, it comes from small, consistent actions, the kind that builds trust. Of course, none of that works without the right people. Different teams, different roles, but the mindset's pretty consistent. Everyone shows up, gets things done, and looks out for each other. We come from all kinds of background, but somehow it clicks, even if we just met on a Teams call last month. Things settle, so do I. At home, we're cooking together, nothing fancy, just the kind of everyday normal that feels good. I get a few pages in before we eat, just enough time to switch gears. The dinner is simple, familiar, full of those small moments that matter. The roles shift from decisions to conversations, from team calls to shared meals. And maybe that's the best part, showing up fully at work and still coming home with all of me. Somewhere in the middle of all that, it just feels like I'm in the right rhythm. And honestly, that's enough.
Hi, I'm Puneet Gupta. Here's what a typical day looks like around here. Come build your own.